this is going to turn out, but you'll get the idea from the post at any rate, the title, and also the link in the description box. I saw on Alex Jones this morning he had uh, Jim Hoft, who's the brother of the Gateway Pundit owner, and they were talking about all the things that are happening with the election. Then some news came in where the Nevada Electoral College, all 6 votes went to Trump. But as you'll see in the description box below, CNN and other news outlets are reporting that all of the electoral votes in all the battleground states went to Biden. I don't know who to believe. I don't know who those people were that were casting the ballots that were supposedly the 6 electoral votes for Nevada going to Trump. I don't know who those people were. I also saw a quick clip of what's going on in Michigan, where apparently the Republicans, who are part of the Electoral College, were denied entry by the Michigan State Police. But there's Michigan State Police saying all the electors are already there, and they're not going to let anybody in. Uh, this is serious business. This is real serious business because, again, like I said this morning and several other times, if we don't have a good election system, we have no business going into other countries and telling them how to run theirs. So this war is still going on, and again, it's dystopia, it's tribulation, it's to make you wonder where your life is going to be and who you're going to trust. Number one, of course, is to trust God. That's the number one thing. Don't trust these men. They're all liars and deceivers. Uh, the other thing I forgot to mention this morning, and then I remembered, was this thing about China. We were talking about Canada and the probability of some confrontations with the Chinese military. The big news that came out, of course, and again, I don't know where they're getting this. I have no doubt that it's true, but it was an Australian broadcast, and then it's apparently made it into some other news outlets that Chinese agents of the Chinese Communist Party have somehow, a leak came out and showed like 2 million of these people spread out around the world in different countries, in different corporations, governments, etc., and that there's a list with a lot of them in the United States in some very important positions. You all probably have heard about that. It goes along with everything else I've said about look out for China, which was talked about in the esoteric literature in the mid 1800s, that they would use China to do this, and for the people that wanted to stand against it, that to be aware that China would make these encroachments into the United States. So I just wanted to bring all that up. I don't know how this is going to go up, and I don't have time to stay on very much longer, but I wanted to bring up these things. So recapping again, the media is not telling the truth about what's happening in the Electoral College. I don't know who to believe, whether it's the I think they called the right time media or something like that was there with the Nevada electors showing their 6 votes to Trump. I don't know if that's true or what CNN is saying. I don't know about what's going on in Michigan other than what I've seen, but all I can tell you is there's nothing going on but criminal conduct on all sides. You don't know who to trust, and they're trying to foment a civil war, obviously. Okay, set this up. And of course, Trump coming in to be the savior. I still maintain that's how they're trying to paint him as being this great man, God, savior. That's the way I'm looking at it. I may be wrong in the end, but I don't think so, because I've told you about all the ticket punches he's already made. And then finally, the Chinese Communist Party having infiltrated some 2 million of their agents into different countries. I guess there are like 50,000 in the United States minimum, something like that. They've been able to tell that from the phone numbers that are listed and some other things. And again, I've warned about China for a long time. It was never Russia. It's always been China. And we'll just see where it goes. But the bottom line here is, now you got to use your discernment. You really do need to get down on your knees and ask God to guide you through this, and your loved ones. Okay. All right. I got to go. Bad signal. If it's skipping around, buffering, I can't help it. It's where I am. And we have a snowstorm, if you can't tell. It's really a mess. All right. Okay. I'll talk to you later out here.